Hi guys, thanks for stopping at the Cranberry Cornstalk YouTube channel, the channel where we share our love for primitive decor. We have a website, thecranberrycornstalk.com, where we make all of these candles, sell them. We do it in a primitive style, anything that looks handmade. We try to stick to the handmade tradition, so we don't have a lot of perfection and no cookie cutter items. Speaking of cookie cutters, we do have sort of cookie cutter items. I wanted to show you my bunnies. We're kind of getting out of control. Somebody needs to separate the male and female bunnies because they're going crazy. Here's our little bunnies in the molds. That's our older mold. We are going to discontinue that after this season. The mold has seen better days and it's not wanting to produce the bunnies like it always has, but we've got a new beautiful mold that's very similar. You can hardly tell the difference. So if you see a slight difference in your bunnies that you order from us, it's very little, very minimum, and that's why. Our other mold has served us well over time, but they only last so long. They're made of plastic. So those old metal ones, those were the way to go. I can't find one yet, but if I find one that works for me, I'll be sure and start making candles for you guys. But this is what we're doing today. It's wintry cold. It's 17 degrees outside. Actually just dropped another, so it's 16. But cold and a good day to work in the shop. It is Sunday. I already went to church, but I can't see just sitting around, and I love to make candles, so it's not like it's a chore. So that's what I'm doing today, and I wanted to get some video footage for you guys for another week. I do have Old Man Winter sculpture that I promised you a couple of weeks ago during Christmas for the Santa Claus sculptures. I have all that footage to share with you today, and again, I still have my surprise from before it started snowing, before we got all this winter weather. So I'm anxious to share that with you. Again, I'm only sharing it for those of you who are in the same journey that I'm on, starting a small business, working a small business. I've been in this business of primitive decor for many years, 35 years, but I just recently really delved into, in the last 4 years, delved into making candles, and I've really taken off with this very specific style of my primitive candle decor. So then we have the name, the Cranberry Cornstalk, cranberrycornstalk.com. If you guys want to go there and place some orders for your candles, or if you are a retailer and you like to purchase wholesale, we do have a wholesale website as well. Just reach out to us at victoriabowser@hotmail.com, and I'll be glad to hook you up with our online catalog. Or if you are a Fair associate or affiliate, we have all of our items listed on Fair as well. And I'm not going to blab a lot this time, so I just wanted to show you some of the stuff I'm making here. We're working on the bunnies and, of course, the Valentine hearts that I showed. I don't have any over here, but we have the Valentine heart mold here as well. And that's cooling. It's still very wet, but I just pulled a bunch out. I have a little bit of footage that I'll share with you with the hearts too, so we're not going to leave them out. But we're working on that. We're working on some soaps. We've got soaps sold completely out of them. We have one is very fresh. It's male or female, you know, whatever you want it to be. It's kind of just a soapy smell. It's a fresh, clean one, and it's called Worthington because that's the town that we live in and work in. That's the town where our little shop is. It's Worthington, Pennsylvania, so the soap is called Worthington. That's a very fresh new one. We also have Gentleman, which Gentleman soap is either or, him or her. It's just another fresh smell, but I know sometimes we leave the men out. I have a lot of fruity, a lot of flowery scents, but my husband likes them too. He'll use any of them because he loves the soap, but it is nice to have him smelling pretty manly sometimes instead of like a piece of fruit. But so that's what we're working on today, and trying to get some trying to get some soaps made, working on these candles, catching up to my bunny orders. I've got stuff going out left and right. I actually have to keep, if I made all day today and all day tomorrow, wouldn't be enough to catch up. But that's exciting, and that we live for in the small business community. We try to sell out and we make, it does add stress and anxiety. Can we catch up? Can we fill the orders fast enough? For me, it's a competition. I have to fill the orders as fast as possible just to make my customers happy. So that's where we're at, guys. I hope you have a great day. Stay warm, make a nice hot cup of tea, and join me for the next half hour or so, and I'll show you on my journey through the Cranberry Cornstalk YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Okay guys, so if you're new to the channel, the last video that we made on this channel, we made clay dolls. We made Santa bodies, and I turned this one into an old man winter. Normally on this channel we make anything primitive, anything folk art decor that we can use every day and sell. I've had a lot of requests for dolls, so typically I sew dolls and I make a pattern for them and then just sew them. But I thought I'd try something different and try some clay dolls. I just love the way they look, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun and make a little variety. So I made these clay dolls in the last channel, or the last video, if you want to look back on those. And here I'm going to show you how I dressed this one and put him together, made his pattern right on him, because these guys are a little bit different. You really can't take them off and on. I mean, maybe you can. I couldn't figure. This just seemed to be the easiest. So this is how I did it. I made him first, adhered him to his little pedestal there, and then you can follow through as, you know, the steps I took. This is the second one I've ever made. The one on the last channel, the last video was the first one. So I made them kind of together. So there are a lot of things that I'm sure that you have made them before can tell me better ways to do things, but this was a trial and error thing. Whatever I did, I learned a little bit each step that I took through the process. So I mean, some things probably would have been better to do, you know, before others, but I guess that's how you learn. So we'll learn together. This little feed sack that I found, it's big enough to make several outfits out of it. It's very special little treasures from my father and mother-in-law's home. We found it, and I thought it'd be nice and very sentimental to make a little old man winter out of his, for his clothing out of that feed sack. So that's kind of special. I try to make it, you know, a little bit more sentimental than just a doll. But this one's already gone, so you can't purchase him, but he is adorable. And I'm going to tell you guys, I think you can make him. I got the clay from my local Michael's craft store. It's just air dry clay, no baking involved, nothing hard or difficult. You just form the face, the hands, and the feet is what I did, and then I made an armature out of wire to attach him to, and then just drilled holes in the wood, glued him to the wood. Maybe some super glue, I can't quite remember, but that's how I got him attached to his little base that he's on. I did not get the extra special little surprise that I mentioned previously in this video because it ended up being too long, so I'll try to get it in the next one. Okay, enjoy the music as I show you how I made Old Man Winter.